Hello and welcome to the What's Up London show. I'm your host, Claire McKillop. Jen Slay is away today, but we'll be back with you next week. Before we start with our show, I acknowledge that I am currently in London, Ontario, which sits on the traditional lands of the Anishinaabe, Haudenosaunee, Lenape, and Shinantan peoples. I am very grateful and appreciative to the Indigenous peoples and their ancestors for being able to call this land my home. We have another feel-good show for you today, so let's get started. Our first guest is a living example of how one person can create an incredible impact in a short period of time. While working at a downtown bar, Alison listened to the stories of Londoners experiencing homelessness, sparking her determination to make a difference. She founded the grassroots, not-for-profit 519 Pursuit in 2017, and just 6 years later, she is being recognized as a woman of excellence in the category of social justice. Please welcome Alison DeBlair. I am so excited to have you on our show today.
I'm so excited.
And congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
What an incredible honor. So please tell me a little bit about your journey into getting this honor.
So 519 Pursuit was really an idea that came over the years of me being a bouncer and security guard in the City of London. Often I was the voice of exclusion to folks facing homelessness. And coming from a small town, I didn't really understand homelessness. I wasn't exposed. And when I came to London for school, college at Fanshawe, I started to notice people that were facing homelessness, and I just didn't understand. And then when I started the security job, I was really exposed to it. So rather than being somebody who is constantly asking them to move along, I wanted to be the person who is sitting with them a little longer and having conversations. And through those conversations, I learned that a big piece of what was missing was friendship, was general support from people helping people and just people looking out for each other. So it took a bit. I kind of started to study like the newspaper. I started to study what was available for folks facing homelessness. And I think over 3 years' time, the idea of 519 Pursuit came. In 2017, we launched 519 Pursuit on my 26th birthday by taking care packages out to the community. And from there, we've been growing ever since.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. Like, what a story to come from, and coming from somewhere where there wasn't a lot of it, coming here and seeing the impact, right? With almost fresh eyes and not just being part of your life that you walk by every day.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It really was something that I couldn't continue to walk by. I wanted to be a face that was known in the community. I was often in the downtown core, and the more that I saw the same folks doing the same things that were in the homeless community, I wanted to kind of bridge the gap and say, you know, I'm somebody that you don't know. I'm somebody in the community, but I'm always here and I always see you. And I want my face to be a face that you know as well.
Yeah, and that brings you comfort and approachability, right?
Yeah. The relationships that we've built over the years are just incredible. Like my best friends come from living on the street, or they're currently on the streets. And that's just relationships that you can't match.
Yeah. Oh, thank you so much for sharing like your personal insight and experience with that. So you're an honoree, Woman of Excellence in Social Justice, absolutely incredible. So when is that event? Like what can people learn more about it?
The event is on May 16th. It's going to be at RBC Place, and I believe if you go on the YMCA of Southwestern Ontario, you can still buy tickets.
Okay.
I'm really excited for this event. It's going to be so awesome to be honored alongside the other 7 women. What incredible people. To be part of this award is just, it's outstanding. I don't feel that I'm at the magnitude that these other women are, but I am so proud to be standing beside them, not only for myself, but for our friends, and to share the room and be a voice for our friends. Once again, it's an honor to have the opportunity.
Yeah. Well, I hope you know that you are at the magnitude. Like you're there, you know, you've done it, you've done the work and put in all the years and the talking to people and the experience. So like, please, yes, hold yourself out there, because that's like,
it's really humbling. It's hard to put yourself out there, but definitely it's helping me reflect a lot over the last 6 years, and the people that have come into my life and the people that have, I guess, shown a difference in their lives just by me being a better friend and our volunteers showing up day in and day out for them and being better friends. It really is an incredible support system.
Right. Right. Oh, thank you so much, Allison. So
Yeah.
if someone wanted to support 519 Pursuit, how would they go about doing that?
Yeah, so we have active social media on Facebook and Instagram at 519 Pursuit. We're always storytelling and sharing our most needed items and donation.
Okay.
You can reach out through email, contact@519pursuit.ca if you have a donation, or just on our social media. If you're looking to volunteer, you can always head to our website, 519pursuit.ca, or even just getting in contact with us the same way. Our website is perfect. It will come right to us, and we'll be able to start that conversation.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much, Allison, for coming on and sharing about your honoree and everything exciting going on, and a little bit of the journey with 519 Pursuit as well for our viewers who may not have known about it before, right?
Yeah, thank you so much. I really, truly appreciate it.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Allison.
Thanks.
And we'll be right back with you.
This program is brought to you by the following sponsors.
Your happy place. Easy 1013, the perfect music mix.
Carbon monoxide is a deadly gas you can't see, smell, or taste.
Homes with fuel-burning appliances and/or attached garages must have working CO alarms installed outside all sleeping areas.
Don't let the silent killer get you. Install working CO alarms today.
Night's action on Rogers TV.
Welcome back. For the first time in 4 years, Beale Musical Theatre is back live and in person. They're presenting the musical Mamma Mia, the storytelling magic of ABBA's timeless songs that propel this enchanting tale of love, laughter, and friendship. A mother, a daughter, 3 possible dads, and a trip down the aisle you won't soon forget. Welcome to the show. Hello, you two.
Hello.
So thank you so much for coming on the show and talking a little bit about Beale's new theater production.
Thank you so much for having us. Yeah, we're very excited.
Oh, I can tell. So please tell me a little bit about Mamma Mia. When's it going on?
It runs May 10th to the 13th. It's a Wednesday to a Saturday at 7 p.m. in the Beale Auditorium.
Okay, very cool. And you're a student?
Yes, so my name's Chloe. I'm the student producer and I play Donna in the show.
Yeah.
And it's really been an incredible experience. I did BMT last year, but we were still kind of getting out of the pandemic.
Okay.
So we did kind of like a virtual performance, brought like camera crews in and did that and broadcasted it.
Wow.
So this is my first kind of like actually getting to perform live on the stage, which is very exciting.
Okay. And have you performed live on stage before?
Yes. So I'm in the Original Kids Theater Company. So it runs in the Covent Garden Market. And I've been doing that since about 2015. So I'm like going on like 8 years now.
Okay.
So yeah, I've done a lot of live theater stuff, but I've never gotten to perform for Beale before. It's really incredible because like I feel like a lot of theater kids grow up watching like the BMT performances, like Mary Poppins, Pippin, like all of like the super good ones. So it was such an incredible experience to be part of one myself.
Yeah, and you're also co-producing it as well, the student producer, right?
Yeah, that role's been exciting as well. I've never done like a student producer thing. It's kind of exciting to do the backstage aspect, and then I'm also looking to go into like marketing and advertising post-secondary. So getting to do that for the show has just been kind of like a good projection of what school's gonna look like next year as well.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for sharing. And please. Tell me your
So my name's Jessica Dawson. I'm the director and also co-producer along with our student producer and Tracy Edison Gubbles, who is the choreographer. We also have Kelsey Gordon, who is our music director, and the three of us have been working together, which we found was kind of exciting because when we researched the show, it's actually a team of women that wrote and produced it, the movie and the Broadway show. So we were kind of excited. There's been a lot of rule of three things that we've been noticing coming up with Greek mythology that we find very exciting. So we've been having a lot of fun putting together. The students are working so hard. We ask a lot of them, but it is a group of students who really want to be there. They've created a wonderful community. They're supportive of each other. They're all working really well together to make the show the best it can possibly be. And we're so excited to have a live audience back in our space. We have a gorgeous 1,000-seat theater, so we can really pack the people in there and show them. And Mamma Mia is such a fun show, and it's so positive, and we think it's a great way to jump back into live theater because it's a party. You get to leave. It's such a party. And there's a mega mix at the end that we just finished yesterday, and it is so. Come see it.
Yeah. Oh, well, I love the energy of both. You can tell you're so excited and passionate about it, right?
You kind of have to be. Like it is a wonderful experience, and it is a very difficult and demanding experience, but when we do it right, like when that magic hits, you just sort of go, well, I'd do it all over again in a heartbeat. So
party is such a good descriptive word because it very like all of that music, it's a constant party. Every song is so well known that it's like there's nothing you're dreading. You're just always so excited for the next number.
You can't not love ABBA.
Yeah.
So,
I know.
Yeah, so just a bunch of ABBA music strung together with a great storyline and a bunch of fun performances, and at the end, some confetti and a disco ball. How could we go wrong?
Amazing. So, if someone wanted to go see it, May 10th to the 13th, what's the next step?
Yes, so tickets are available at onstagedirect.com. Super easy to use website. You can just go right there and search London, or if you go onstagedirect.com/BMT, takes you straight to our tickets. Super easy. And we're excited because it's a more green offering. You don't have to print the tickets if you don't want to. You can just show them on your phone. However, if you're like some people I know, you don't have a cell phone, you can print them out and show them to us at the door. And then, so that's $15 in advance. And if you are waiting, you maybe don't know, you can buy them for cash, $20 at the door.
Okay.
If we don't sell out.
Okay.
Which would be cool.
Like, fingers crossed, sell out, right? 1,000-seat
1,000-seat theater, no problem. Yes.
4 performances.
Yeah, we can do it. It's possible.
Yeah.
But I kind of like the fact that even when we sell well, anyone who wants to go can come, which is really nice. We like that we don't have to turn anyone away.
Yeah.
So.
Never a bad seat.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much, Jessica, Chloe, for coming on this show and telling us a little bit about Mamma Mia. That's upcoming.
Thank you so much for having us. We look forward to the show.
You're so welcome. Thank you both. Okay, and we'll be right back with your next guest.
This program is brought to you by the following sponsors.
Monday.
Hello, my name is Carolina from Libro Credit Union, and I'm this week's guest on Pollinating Purpose.
Do you have questions about menopause and the menopause journey? We've got you covered. Join us for the Modern Woman's Menopause Show, and hopefully we can give you some answers. And of course, my friends, don't forget to sparkle.
Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Mario Elia, and I'm the host of a new show here on Rogers TV that we're calling Keeping London Healthy with Dr. Mario. So tune in Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. and we'll see you then.
You're watching Rogers TV.
Welcome back. Have you heard of a vertical urban farm before? Well, London's first licensed vertical urban farm will be operating in the heart of downtown with the goal and objective to provide a sustainable, highly nutritional, and tasty fresh food alternative to Londoners and surrounding areas. It leaves a minimal carbon footprint, and their slogan is Farm to Fork, under 48 hours. Santiago, welcome to the show.
Thank you. So happy to be here.
Yeah, we're so excited to have you on the show and talk about what you do. So please tell us a little bit about the vertical urban farming.
Okay. So this is something that we started with my parents. At the beginning of COVID, we were looking for a way to help people improve their immune system in a way that was natural. And as we were doing some other research in just farming in general, specifically permaculture farming, we came across microgreens. And the thing that we loved about the microgreens, there were a couple of things. One, the health aspects of it. Microgreens are the baby stage of a full-grown vegetable plant, but they're 4 to 40 times more nutritionally substance. So way more vitamins, minerals, and up to 100 times more antioxidants. So that in itself seemed like a healthy way to, in the overall picture of the people's health, to help improve. And then with microgreens and urban farming, we can grow it all year round. The sustainability part then comes in place. Obviously, less water resources, less land resources. If you were to compare what we used to operate, which is about 750 square feet, compared to being out in a traditional farm, they would be using about 4 to 8 acres of land, where we're using a very small space. On a weekly basis at this point, and we have more capacity, we can grow about 8,000 grams of microgreens a week, which is pretty fantastic. And obviously the footprint, it's grown right downtown, and it's easy to get to our restaurants, to our customers in the different retailers, and as well as our subscription program. So in that regard, you're doing our planet a favor as well, our city in itself. And people, like you said at the beginning, farm to fork within 48 hours. So people are getting their food fresh, which is nice. It's not traveling, a few 1,000 kilometers from anywhere else where it's coming from, whether it's California or South America or whatever else. So, those are sort of the things that we're trying to introduce and educate people as far as what microgreens are, how to use them. They're very versatile besides being very tasty. Our slogan in our package is straight up tasty, because they are. Like, people go, well, what does it taste like? Broccoli. Well, it tastes like the real broccoli, and it's very, very big in flavor, yet you need very little to be able to add it to your plate, whatever that is, whether it's anything from a smoothie to an entree. It's going to taste fantastic. So
So like you said, it's very versatile. It sounds very innovative, sustainable, all those wonderful things, right? So show us what you've brought to the studio today.
Absolutely. So we produce about 12 different varieties of microgreens. So everything from arugula to cilantro. So we do 3 herbs, and then mustard, all a number of different microgreens. As you can see, we package them both in singles, like at the front there, and then we have 3 signature blends. Our blends have 4 types of microgreens in each, but 3 different profiles. So everything from kind of a sweeter profile for people that don't like things too spicy, or they have little kids that don't want to eat anything, with too much flavor. And one of our more popular ones is the sassy blend that's sitting right there, that has mustard and cress, which had a bit of a bite to it. So you're having a hamburger or you're making a wrap, it adds a lot more flavor to it. So there's that. And then the other part that's kind of dear to my heart is the educational side. I do believe that whether you're in an apartment or in a house, you should be able to grow your own things. And so the microgreen kits are something, they're your own grow kits, is something that we've created about over a year and a half ago. It's become very successful. I actually, after I live here, I have a student from Lucas coming in to interview me to talk about sustainability and everything else. Yeah. And I have about 3 schools that have reached out in elementary that want us to come in and basically do a little workshop with the kids. So,
very cool.
Because I do believe that we need to educate people as to connect them back to where their food comes from, and that's a big part of also what I enjoy doing as well. So yeah.
So like that aspect of bringing people back to nature and home and everything like that.
Absolutely,
right?
where their food comes from, I think it's very important. Unfortunately, I think there's a bit of disconnect when you take children to a grocery store. They think that's where their food comes from. They don't really know where it's coming from. And I think this is a great way to introduce children to where their food comes from, how to grow it, and how to taste it, which is it's something that I think it's very important that we kind of bring back as well. So yeah.
Well, very cool. So if someone wanted to learn more about microgreens, Forest City Microgreens, where would they go? Where can they learn more?
So you can go to our website, which is www.forestcitymicrogreens.com. We're on Instagram and on Facebook at Forest City Microgreens as well. So they can definitely go through there. Our location, it's 71 King Street, Unit 102A, which is the building almost right across from Budweiser Gardens. So you can come in there. We have a booth at the Western Fair Market. And now our products are growing in different places, so we're a number of retailers as well. And again, we do have a bi-weekly subscription program for people that want to continue to have them as part of their regular diet, which is fantastic.
Well, very cool. Thank you so much, Santiago, for being on the show today.
I appreciate your time.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Okay, and we'll be right back with our next guest.
Most people that have received treatment for drug use problems are probably going to have a lapse.
Join addictions counselor Dean Anderson for Invisible, Breaking Through the Stigma of Addiction on Rogers TV.
I had the opportunity to meet John at a couple of community events, and he asked me at a couple of events. It was Handbags for Hospice, the Chamber of Commerce Awards, and the big Century 21 Golden Gala. My advice would be, if you're afraid, just try to get over that fear. I was camera shy. I was a little bit nervous about getting on camera and talking. But if you're shy, my advice is just jump in with both feet, because it's very rewarding and enjoyable. If you're passionate about your community and wanting to meet people from every corner of the community, whether, again, it be artists or small businesses or people in political office, definitely do it. It's a great opportunity to meet these people and get to know a little bit about what's happening around the community.
Hi, I'm Dan Mailer. I'm the host of London Lights, the show where we talk about notable Londoners who have made a big mark, big impact on the world of music, entertainment, sports, politics.
Welcome back. The Pairs is a London, Ontario-based 3-part harmony folk group full of familial chemistry and quirkiness. They've released a couple new singles leading up to the release of their EP, When Will We Find Our Way? Please welcome Hillary and Noelle. Hello, Noelle and Hillary.
Hi.
Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, of course. So, you have a few exciting upcoming things happening. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, we have an album that we've been working on and are really excited about. Yeah. And the album is going to have 6 songs on it. Okay. And we're releasing each song one by one until the big release in the fall.
Okay, very cool. And Noelle, you're excited about the upcoming release as well?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a project we worked hard on. We worked with Matt Grady, who's a producer in London, also works at Fanshawe College, great human, awesome producer, and some instrumentalists on the album too. Quentin Strutt, Kayla Purves, and Richard Gracious are also really active musicians in the city. And yeah, we love what they added to the songs, and we're excited for people to hear them, and yeah.
Well, that sounds so exciting to have something so great coming up. So usually there's a few more members of your trio and your band as well. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so we're a 3-part harmony band. So we have 3 of us ladies who kind of lead the songs. Noelle, myself, and then Noelle's sister Renee. And then we have Steve and Matt Grady, our producer, on drums and bass.
Okay. And do you play often around the city, or do you have anything coming up kind of before your release that people can find you at?
Playing a lot of really great festivals this summer too, a few a month for the next few months, which is great. And
which festivals are those?
We can't name all of them.
Okay. We can name some of them. Yeah. We're playing
Colorado,
Rocky Mountain Folks Fest.
Okay.
We're playing. I'm going through the ones that I can see.
Ohio
Central
Music
Ohio
Festival.
Folk Fest, which is COUGH. The acronym is COUGH.
Yeah. Okay. And then there's a couple in Ontario that we're not allowed to mention yet.
No, that's okay. We'll keep it a little hush hush for now.
Follow us on social media.
Yeah. So can you tell us anything about your upcoming album? I remember reading that one of your songs about someone entering the first therapy session.
Oh yeah.
So there's a little sarcasm. It's a little fun.
Yeah. So. Superhuman, the one that you're referring to, was written getting ready for a first ever therapy session. And is like all of the jumble in someone's head who is just like has never done this before and hasn't necessarily been able to find the words to describe what it is they're feeling. But When Will We Find Our Way is like, the album is just about like that question. It's about like trying to find who you truly are amidst the noise around us, whether that's like in our own heads, what's been told to us growing up as to who we're supposed to be, what we're supposed to do, kind of what culturally, all the cultural like pressure.
Yeah. The story that we tell ourselves, right? And then kind of taking ourselves away from that into the life that maybe we want or we didn't know we could have. Right?
Yeah.
Very cool.
Getting in touch with that authenticity in each of us.
Yeah.
And how does that have a place with also a sense of belonging in the community? And the songs are fun.
Yeah.
And good to listen to. So even if you don't want to dig deep, just turn them on and have a dance
and enjoy. So it's fun, it's inspiring, but it's also those themes of belonging and everything. Okay.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun performing and being amidst community. Like music brings us a lot of community in our lives, which is something that I know we all really enjoy.
Yeah.
And in this album, we were really trying to get that like joyful live performance experience like into the music.
Right.
So I hope people can hear that.
Okay. Well, thank you both so much for being on the show today.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for having us, Claire.
Welcome. Excited for your upcoming album and good luck with everything.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. Appreciate it.
Okay. So that's our show. I just want to thank all of our guests for being here today and also thank Rogers and you for making me feel so welcome. It has been a blast to be with you the last couple of weeks, so please go and visit our guests' social media pages and/or attend their events. I encourage you to consider supporting their businesses to show your support. At the very least, like, comment, and share this episode with your networks to get the word out. Until we meet again, take good care. Bye for now.
Call the Rogers TV viewer response line, email us, or connect with us on social media.
Jeff from Chillin' and Grillin' with Jeff, and we're back with Season 3. This season, we've had the opportunity to see some great backyards, to have some fantastic food cooked on some great grills, and this season, we're helping you take your barbecue game up by adding some great barbecue tips from some local experts on anything from spices to knife care and using the proper wood to smoke some great food. Join us, Chillin' and Grillin' with Jeff, Season 3.